What's up, y'all? AJ Simmons here. Today, I want to tell you how to bid on a 30,000 square foot building that has 3 stories. This video was actually requested by Unique139 on Instagram because they have this actual type of building to bid on. So I'm just going to open up my Calculated Clean app. If you don't have the app, make sure you go download it on iPhone and Android, or you can go to www.calculatedclean.com. All right. So as you can see, I'm on the Android app version. I'm going to click the middle button that says Create Bid. I'm going to click on Commercial in the top left corner. All right. Now I got to sign in. So let me sign in real quick. All right. So now that I'm signed in, you can see that I'm exactly on the commercial calculator. I'm right where I want to be. So as soon as you get in here, you just want to type in the details about the account. So we'll just say 3-story building. If you really had the details on the account, then you want to put the business name here and any other details that you wanted to enter about the account. All right. Now, he said that, or he or she, I'm not sure if it's a he or she, but I'm just going to say he for the sake of this video. So I apologize if you are female. All right. But so they said it was 10,000 square feet and it's three stories. So we know that that's 30,000 square foot. They didn't say whether it was carpet or hard floor. So in situations like this, when I'm not sure which one it is, I just use a production rate that I feel like is about right in the middle. So I use 3,000 as my production rate. So if it was all carpet, I probably would do about 4,000. If it was all hard floor, I'd probably do about 2,500 to 2,000. All right. So I'm going to do 3,000 for the whole thing. All right, and it's telling me for this amount of square footage at this production rate is an estimated 10 hours to clean that area, okay? But they also didn't tell me how many restrooms were there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to guesstimate, all right, or estimate. And so let's just assume that they have an elevator and then they probably have 2 restrooms on each floor, a male and a female, okay, on each floor. And I'm going to assume they probably have 2 stalls and 2 sinks. So we'll count 2 stalls as 2, then 2 sinks that'll be 4, and then probably we'll add in 2 more for each for the mirrors. All right, so we'll do, let's say, 6 times 3 floors. So let's see, 6 times 2 for each floor, so that'll be 12, and then 12 times 3 floors. All right, so let's just say 36 times. All right. So now you can see the time actually increased from 10 hours to 11.35 hours, all right? So the hourly rate, well, it depends on where you live, okay? If you live in an area where you could still get away with paying somebody $10 an hour, then maybe you might lower this to $21 an hour because typically on laundry buildings like this, I will lower the hourly rate especially if we come in 5 days a week, just to kind of be a little bit more competitive with the bid. If we were only going once a week, then I'd probably go up higher, okay? But for this particular one, I'm just gonna go ahead and go to $21 per hour. Frequency is 5 days per week. All right. And here's what the monthly estimate to charge that customer. Okay, so I will probably round this up to 51.65, and that will be how much I would charge for this customer and submit the proposal. Okay, so if you want to receive a copy of this proposal, you just enter your email address here, and I will recommend that you do so and click submit. Okay, once you click submit, they will send you a copy of this. All right. Now, what you're going to do if you want to turn this into an actual proposal, just take and copy that number. You can leave and click the top button in the left where you see the red commercial button. There's an arrow pointing backwards, so click that arrow. And then click the same arrow again. All right, now what you want to do is click proposals to the right, towards the right bottom. All right, that green proposal button. All right, so click proposals, and since it's an office building, we're gonna click the first one that says office buildings. Then here, this is where you can actually submit the proposal for the company. Okay, so you just type in the company name, the point of contact's name, etc., etc. All of the details. You want to upload the company's logo here. Okay, so if you have a logo for that company, if you don't have it, you just go to Google, type in that company's name, and usually you can find their logo in images. Okay, so if you do a Google search for the company name and you click on images, you can either find that company's logo, or you can find the storefront of that building, or the front of the company, and you can use that as a logo. Okay, you want to upload that logo here. Now, if the logo is, you want to make sure that the logo is about 500 by 500 pixels, okay? If it's not 500 by 500 pixels, what you can do is use a website like canva.com. That's canva.com. And you can change the dimensions of the photo. So that way, if it's 500 by 500, when you put it into the this proposal generator here, the logo will show up correctly inside of the proposal, and it won't be, throwing your proposal off, and it won't look messy. Okay, it'll look nice and neat. All right, so now you want to come down to the scope of work and just kind of match up the things that you're going to offer to them. I'm not going to go through all of this right now. All right, so just make sure. So if you want them to spot clean, windows and doors weekly, you can put that there. But you want them to mop hard floor surfaces daily or weekly or however many each service, you can put that there. Okay, you just do the same thing all the way across. Then you come down, click the days of the week that you will be servicing this account. So we do Monday through Friday, and then enter the amount that you want to charge the customer. All right, so this is what the number that we cut from the actual bidding part, and we pasted it here. But since I said I'm going to round up, I'm just going to delete that and put, I forgot what the number was. So let me paste that again. Hold up. All right, so it'll be 51.65. All right, so I'm just going to round up to 65. All right, make that look like this. And then I add a dollar sign. All right, and then any additional pricing terms. Let's just say that you also told them that you'll provide them with a quote for getting their carpets extracted. Okay, so you can just add here. Let's just say $10,000 per. Let's see, for one-time carpet cleaning. All right. Or you can charge them, let's say you told them, okay, and then you can put, I will put in parentheses, optional. Okay, so they can opt into that if they wanted to. And then also maybe you told them, okay, for the initial deep clean, you charge them, I don't know, $4,000 for the initial deep clean before you start service, okay? And you just enter the details there beside that number, all right? Here is the email template. So this is what the email is going to say when you send over the proposal. Okay, so when you first greet them. All right, so you can just click on that to edit that. If you want to make it larger, you can see in the top right hand corner of this box here where the text is, you can click that arrow and make it bigger. Okay, then when you finish, you scroll up and click the X in that right hand corner right here, and to get out of there. All right. Same thing with the sales page template. So sales page template is just the sales page inside of your proposal. It'll show up usually, probably, I believe, is the second page, maybe the third page, okay, of your proposal. So you can edit the things that's said in there. Just tell them a little bit about your company. Then here, the terms of service is usually about the last page of your proposal. You want to come in here, make sure that the terms of service is everything matches what you want your terms of service to say. Also, make sure that wherever it says your company name here, that you delete these brackets and the words and actually put the name of your actual company, okay? So, test company. LLC. All right. Once you finish adding all of these terms of service, you come down, put your name, put your company's name, phone number, your email address, so that way you can get your copy of this proposal as well. And then upload your company's logo because it will generate into the proposal. And then you click submit, and it'll send the copy of this proposal over to you as well as over to your customer. So you really can do this bid and proposal from your phone in less than 30 minutes. All right, so hopefully this video was able to help you guys, and this is how I will go about bidding and submitting a proposal on a 30,000 square foot office building.